Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy VII. Now, before you head out, go to this little dresser here. So there's an item that we can't reach. Just keep clicking it.
Shake the dresser. Oh,
That's pretty much.
or you can kick it. That works too.
And we get a Mega Elixir. Great item to have.
Oh jeez.
Nice.
See, I'm figuring out stuff that I didn't even know about in this game. And I've played this game multiple times.
Yep, Mega Elixirs restore hit points and magic points to the entire party. Naturally, you don't get a whole lot of Mega Elixirs. That is until you get a certain materia in Disc 2 and you can exploit a glitch.
Ooh.
But we'll get to that later on. So, we just got what is known as the PHS. Basically, it's basically a phone, and that's what allows you to switch out your party.
I don't know if this is the official name, but we'll call it the party handling system.
Yeah, I don't think that ever really did have an official name or whatever.
We just gave it one now.
So, yeah. So, we got some new materia. So we got Earth and Heal. So, Earth is a really good magic one to have, because, you know, the Quake spells actually do a lot of damage. And then Heal, that's another good one to have. You know, of course, it starts with Poisona, but it also leads to Azuna, which is a freaking great healing spell to have, because it erases damn near every status effect.
Nice.
And then just outfit accordingly.
All of the people that we're gonna have in our party.
That's pretty much all you gotta worry about, really.
I feel like there's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to use a character that you weren't planning to have in your party.
Oh yeah. Oh, there are times, but we will worry about them later. And then we have the item shop.
What, we gonna buy Phoenix Downs?
I usually like to keep at least 5 in the beginning, but as you see, we have hypers and tranquilizers. These are good ones to have, because I believe I mentioned these in a previous episode, but they cure sadness and fury, which are status effects unique to Final Fantasy VII, because they actually affect the limit gauge bar.
Isn't Fury just another word for Berserk?
No, Berserk is something completely different.
Okay, then what's Fury?
Fury allows, if you're hit with the status effect, it allows for the limit gauge bar to fill even quicker, but at the cost that you miss your attacks the majority of the time.
Oh.
Sadness, I believe, I know it reduces, it makes the bar grow even slower, but I believe it also is it also decreases your attack a little bit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
So now we just have these roving timber wolves here.
Oh right, you got the all materia for fire, don't you?
Yep.
It's like I hate that the fact that you can target all enemies is being reduced to a materia in this game, because in previous Final Fantasy titles you could just do that whenever you wanted at the cost of just dealing less damage.
Right. Alright, so...
It was like, oh, now you have to... Now there's a limit to how many times you can target everybody.
Yep. Okay, so... we got a little farm up ahead.
Oh, and
First
of course, we just had to be
Well,
fucking
actually,
awesome. Go on.
Yeah, it's like, I actually don't mind getting attacked here, because those little squirrel things gives us another enemy skill.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I think I know what it is.
Hot springs?
Yep, so, no, it's not hot springs.
No.
You kinda, they like, rarely ever play it, so you kinda have to, like,
Just wait.
You gotta, wait it out. That's why it's like, let's get the bird out of the way.
And get rid of that ostrich. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There it is.
Level 4 Suicide. So level 4 Suicide, that will deal critical damage and small to opponents, but it will only take effect to opponents where their level is in a multiple of 4.
How are you able to... Oh, with sense. Duh.
when you sense an enemy, it will tell you what level it is. So that is something to take into consideration, is what exactly are enemy levels.
Okay, so basically, if the enemy is like level 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, etc., etc.
So on and so forth, yes. For the most part, it's a really useless enemy skill. There's only one reason why you'll ever need the level 4 suicide, and we will actually get to that shortly in this video.
Okay.
Okay. Never mind. I guess I'll wait until I actually see that move in action.
Yeah, I was thinking of a completely different enemy skill, because I thought those... Oh! Actually,
Alrighty,
speaking
so, across the swamp is where we need to go, but there's something lurking in the swamp.
Oh no, it's the beast from Sly Cooper.
Now you actually can fight this thing. And I'm actually gonna I think I actually do show it off very briefly. It's just not right here because, of course. It's just my luck, but new enemies are new enemies.
Oh, okay, I was just about to say, wait, that doesn't look like the sea creature we saw in the swamp. Wait,
No.
or I'm sorry, swamp creature. Oh, thanks for the nice shower.
Alright, so now you see Aerith. You see how her limit bar is blue in color? That tells you she's got the sadness status effect.
Oh, okay.
When you see that the limit gauge is more of a reddish color, that tells you you've got Fury.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful earlier.
Oh, Quake?
Yeah.
Quake is naturally a good magic skill to have.
But if I recall correctly, it doesn't affect flying enemies.
No, it does not.
Okay.
That is the one big drawback behind it. But, hey, if you're not dealing with a flying enemy,
Just use bolt.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Alright.
I like to arrange my items by type. It's just so much easier to find shit that way,
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. But regardless, that creature... Yeah, I mean, you can walk through the swamp and get to the other side, but that means you pretty much have to face the creature, and we are not at a high enough level to be able to do that.
Chocobos!
Yes, we have the Final Fantasy staple creature. So, I hit the wrong thing, of course. Select the first option.
There's actually a reason behind this.
And now's the time for a Chocobo show-stopping number.
You get a little Chocobo dance.
Wrong song.
Oh, come on. They're chicken-like animals. It's close enough. Shit. Hey, do it again.
Chokomog, our first summon.
Nice.
So, I neglected to mention this before, but there's a red materia. Any red materia is a summon. So I'm just going to go ahead and just equip that to Cloud just so that we can see. So, the way the summons are handled is you can only summon things a certain amount of times depending on what level they are. So naturally, we start off at level 1. That means we can only summon Chokomog once in a battle. When we leveled up that materia to level 2, that means we can summon it twice and, so on and so forth down the line. But because, this is very powerful materia that we're dealing with here, naturally, it takes a much longer time to level up a summon materia than it does regular materia. Like, if you actually look at how much AP points you need to level up a summon compared to, like, a regular magic materia, it's nuts.
Okay.
So the farmer says, you know, an easy way of getting through the swamp without getting attacked by that monster is with these Chocobos here. Chocobos in the Final Fantasy series, this is pretty much transport.
Now. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, in a lot of Final Fantasy games, usually you'll find like a stable, or you'll find like a means of just being able to just like get Chocobos, renting them out or something. This is one of the few games where it's like you actually kind of you have to actively like hunt down the Chocobos, and we need a special materia for that. But I am a fucking dumbass because in order to catch a Chocobo, you know, you need what is called a Chocobo lore materia. The Chocobo lore materia costs 2,000 gil. And I'm a dumbass because I came here without 2,000 gil.
Oh no.
So you actually have to grind. You have to grind to make sure that you have enough money for the Chocobo lore, but you also want to make sure you've got enough money for the greens. And that's because we're going to be running into Chocobos in combat. And you have to manipulate the combat, you have to manipulate the battles to get the Chocobo.
I
Just-
see.
But it's like,
Just like the Safari Zone.
yep, so it's like, yeah, it's like, hey, you don't have enough. So it's like, alright, yeah, 1,000 gil.
All right. When going after Chocobo, no swords, no guns. All you have are just bird feed and rocks.
So I went and bought the Chocobo lore materia. I also bought a couple of greens. Now, a good indicator here for what I'm going to be doing. The Chocobo with these elephants, when you scan it, level 16. So you're gonna want to throw what is called a mimic green, because there's different kinds of greens that you can buy. So we're gonna go chuck that thing, and then we're gonna hit it with a level 4 suicide. When you hit a level 16 Chocobo with a level 4 suicide, it responds with a Chocobuckle.
Whoa!
Oh snap!
Meet my fat cousin. Oh.
Oh!
You failed me.
All right.
Run away.
So Chocobuckle does non-elemental damage to one person, but the damage is determined by how many times you flee from combat. So because I haven't really escaped from any, it does piss poor damage. So if you're willing to waste hundreds of hours just going into battles and running from them, you pretty much can make Chocobuckle the most powerful skill in the game. Because it can easily break, like, the 9,999 damage barrier, and it costs such little MP that it's like, yeah, you can break the game with Chocobuckle. But that's pretty much, you have to waste hundreds of hours
if you've got the mentality.
leveling it up. Yeah, it's like, you know, if you've got the patience to sit and do that, then congratulations. You have way less of a life than I do.
Wait, you can't be saying that.
Bird!
You cannot be saying that.
Well, she just
Alrighty,
did, so...
So for realsies, this is how we actually handle Chocobo. So you want to give it greens. I personally like to give it Tantal greens, because Tantal greens, you can actually get a certain amount, you can get a good amount of enemy turns. So now we've distracted it. You have to distract the Chocobo with the greens and kill the other enemies that are in the battle. When all the other enemies are clear, we get the Chocobo. Just do not attack the Chocobo because it will counterattack, like it will attack you back, and it will run away.
Right.
If you do not throw greens at it right away, it can run away. So that's where it's like the very first thing you have to do is be quick on throwing the greens.
Is there like a certain, like a set time for how long the Chocobo would get distracted by the greens?
It depends on what green you throw at it. Like, if you remember when I went to get Chocobuckle, the level 4 suicide and everything, I threw what is known as mimic greens. I mean, it gobbled up the greens and just came back up immediately. Tantal greens would have given me like 2, maybe 3 turns.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is kind of an inconsistency here because this is the creature that's roaming the swamp.
But we just passed it. But we just passed it.
Yeah, unless they're saying there were two. Unless they were saying there's 2 Midgar Zones.
Someone killed my brother.
But
Now I will swim under the swamps until I run into the person who murdered my brother. Says says the swamp monster.
Yep. So pretty much when you go to this cave for the first time, you'll get this cutscene. And pretty much as soon as you dismount on the Chocobo, it will instantly run off. Yep, so I'm just gonna go back to setting up everything as it is. And of course I've gone through all my hypers at this point.
That was meant for Aerith though, right?
Well, I took the status effect off of Cloud just because, you know, it's like, okay, I do not want limit breaks really affecting... I don't want you to affect Cloud's limit breaks because I kind of need those.
Oh, they both had sadness.
Yeah, both Cloud and Aerith had sadness.
Okay.
Okay, I could have sworn I thought I'd put the battle against the Midgar Zone in, but I guess I must have cut it out. So, Midgar Zone, like I said, it's a very high-leveled enemy, so it can easily kill you. I will be coming back later on in the game in order to take it out, because the Midgar Zone does have an enemy skill. I'm sure we talked about it, I think a couple of videos back. It's called Beta.
Yeah, and
I will be coming back for Beta, and Beta is that. This is one of the enemy skills where only the Midgar Zone has.
Yeah.
That has the enemy skill. So you have no choice but to face it if you want.
Yeah, but aside from that, if you are planning to get beta this early on in the game, do it. Like, trust me,
Well, but you gotta be real. You have to be high level to at least survive to get to that point where it can do. You have to survive the beta and run away.
Right. Like I've seen people who have been able to do that, but it's like I'm just clarifying that it's really good to try and get beta this early on. Because beta.
Right, but I'm just playing it safe for the time being. I will be coming.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying beta breaks the game early on.
Huh. Alright then.
Now this dragon that's, you know, the Flygon looking thing that we got up there, I don't believe it's in this battle. It might be in another one that I show off. But the skill, Flamethrower, that's another enemy skill.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's just, it's like, it seems to want to cast it on everybody except for Aerith.
It's like, damn you. At least we're getting ethers out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, better than nothing.
If I recall correctly, don't ethers sell for a lot of money?
They do, but, you know, for right now, it's like, I like holding on to ethers.
But by money, I mean kill.
Yeah.
You can get win.
Yep. Yep, so flying enemies are usually weak to wind attacks.
In this game, that's only consistent with the limit breaks, right?
No, we do have a wind skill. It's called Chokomog.
Oh, right. I'm dumb.
Yeah, that summon Chokomog, that is a wind element summon.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's like, I had to think about that. It's like, arrow isn't in this game. Or any of the arrow spells. So it's like, what am I thinking? Oh, right, the Chocobo mod.
Alright, so long range materia. So if you remember that whole spiel that I mentioned a number of videos back talking about the benefits of long range attackers, if you equip that on anyone, that gives them the long range ability regardless. And there we go, now I learned Flamethrower. So Flamethrower, that just deals fire damage to one person.
Right.
No, so it's like if you, for whatever reason, like, you know, If you don't have a fire materia equipped, that's a pretty decent substitute.
Right, probably. Ooh.
Lunatic High. That's actually a really good, and that's actually a really good limit break for Red 13 to have.
Doesn't that like raise critical hit ratio for everybody?
No, it casts haste and raises defense. On the entire party.
So, okay, I blame the fact that I didn't really use Red 13 much in my party.
That's okay.
Oh, no, actually, you know what? I think I might be thinking of Cissnei from Crisis Core. When you match her slots up, and I believe the skill is called Lucky Stars. That's what raises your critical hit ratio.
Okay. You see, if Aerith didn't have that sadness status effect on, she would be able to do her limit breaks. Because that gauge would be filling up so goddamn quick.
Oh yeah, she hasn't been taking a huge beating lately.
Right. Okay, so you see how Cloud's kind of like blinking? Like, I don't know, not necessarily blinking, but you see how, like, you know, he's kind of got like, he's kind of fading in and out.
Oh, is he blind?
Yeah, that is darkness.
Yeah.
So, darkness, blind, however you want to call it in these Final Fantasy games. Yeah, whenever someone is afflicted with darkness, basically that increases their chances of missing.
Yeah. Because you can't see, obviously, which makes sense.
Yeah, you can't see, so you won't be able to hit much.
Not hit what you can't see.
And here is our summon.
What?
Oh.
Boom! There you go. There's Chokomog.
Okay.
Now the unique thing about Chokomog. Hey, Blade Beam!
Oh, it's time.
Oh God! Here we go.
If I recall, that's the neutral smash, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yay! Neutral smash.
It's time.
Oh God.
Oh, Blade Beam, fucking great. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about Chokomog. Chokomog is one of the few summon materia where there's actually a chance, like most of the time you'll get what is known as Death Blow, which is where you saw the little Moogle riding the Chocobo and they just run into them. There's a random, but it is random, but it's a very small chance that you'll get a different type of Chocobo summon.
I know exactly
You'll
what you
actually
mean.
summon. Yep, and I don't recall if I ever get to pull that off for this Let's Play.
It's not that hard to get.
It's random. That's
yeah,
the
it
thing.
really just depends on how many times you use Chokomog before you get other summons.
Alright, so here are the rest of the Turks. So, Rude, might remember he was one of the Turks that captured you in the Shinra building. But now we have a new Turk, like newly promoted, and her name is Elena. So, very much a rookie.
Okay. Wait. Sing?
Sung. Or is it Sang?
Yeah. Sung.
Okay.
That's actually
Sung.
how his name is. That's actually how his name is pronounced. Thank you, Crisis Core.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I mean,
No, that's okay. I mean, I used to call him Sang too, but then Crisis Core came out and it's like, nope, it's actually pronounced
I mean,
Sung.
I stopped myself because I know other ways that you can spell Sung is Tsung, so.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. Note to self: think of his name like Shang Tsung.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
He does look like He
Now-
does look a little bit like Shang Tsung, to be honest.
You're not wrong.
Now, this little dialogue here, this is unique only if you have Aerith in the party. If you do not have her in the party, Sung will be like, where's Aerith? And then Cloud will be like, yeah, she's with us, but she's, he's like, yeah, you're not going to get to her. So he's like, oh, well, and he just walks off.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Yep, so this little dialogue is unique. But you'll only get it if you have her in your party.
Okay.
So let's gather all the items that we need.
So we got an elixir, which seems pretty insignificant compared to the mega elixir we got before heading out to the world map.
Yeah, because the elixir is a full restore of your hit points and magic points. It's just to one character.
Yeah.
Mega elixir's for the entire party.
Yep, every little bit helps.
You know, I still find it so funny how those sell for so little in the shops.
Yeah, you'd think they wouldn't, but regardless, so now we are out of the caves. So join us next time, and we will be getting a new party member.
Oh snap! I know who you're talking
Huzzah.
about.